Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do know you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face. But mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Grant Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?
Your life will change completely.
I dream of this. I dream of this.
It's already changed our lives.
I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to give you the exact strategies so that you can go from where you are right now. I want 10 times that. This isn't about money. You guys hear me talk about money all the time? Money is code for freedom. Four countries are here. Every state in the U.S. is here. This is not about global warming, it's about the 10X movement. We literally sucked all the heat off the planet and pushed it right here in Miami just for you.
Grant Cardone is the best, that nobody fool you.
10X growth cut number 3 has absolutely been mind-blowing.
No one fills up a stadium with 35,000 people.
In 1 year, we've increased our sales by $250,000.
Look, I want freedom. I want freedom, and what that means for me is I want purpose. 10X is about finding your purpose. What is my purpose? How many of you want to reach the next level? Welcome Monday. Welcome Monday. I hope you're having a great day today. Grant Cardone here. Real estate investing made simple. Brought to you by the Cardone Zone. If you're on iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, or Facebook, please subscribe to the channel. We bring this show to you for free every Monday, so your feedback and your review and your 5-star rating are greatly appreciated. I want to teach you the real estate game. It has changed my life. It has changed my family's life forever. Hard work has been a big part of it. Yeah, hard work, work hard. But at some point you have to get your money to work as hard as you work. And fortunately, for whatever reason, I've been very, very fortunate, blessed. At the age of 30, I started investing in real estate. I had a business, take any extra money, and I started investing in single family homes and then apartments. So every Monday I come to you to show you how I've done what I've done. If you find value in this, please do me a favor. Take the time to review the show. Give me my 5-star rating. Comment below. Ask questions. Send me your deal. every Monday you can call in with your deal or with your question. 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. If you're new to the channel, if you're new here, my name's Grant Cardone. I don't know. How close to $1 billion of real estate are we at right now? I mean, we're right.
We're at 900 and some change.
We're 900 and something million dollars worth of real estate. And the goal this year, if it goes up just a little bit, bang, I hit $1 billion. If it goes down a little bit, I hit, I don't know, $750 million. But here's the beautiful part about real estate. If the value goes up or down, unlike the stock market, which a REIT, by the way, the Real Estate Investment Trust, is tied to the stock market. So one comment before I get into the show today, but I'm going to show you we're not at the height of the real estate market, not the kind of real estate that I'm buying. If the stock market goes up, oops. For those of you who support REITs, as it has since 2007, I don't know, I think this thing was at, what was it, 7,000, 6,000? Is it 22,000 today? Okay, REITs will go up with it because REITs, real estate, I invest in real estate. I didn't need to add the IT. Real Estate Investment Trust is a stock tied to the stock market. If you think that market is going down, trust me, these REITs will go down with them. Now, that being said, in all fairness, okay, if I buy a piece of real estate for $92 million, the value of that real estate can go down and it can go up. But what won't change is the rent. So we don't worry about the value of this property going up and down. As long as I have time, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year, 7 year, 8 year, 9 year, 10 year, 11 years, as long as I have the multiplication. This is the compounder of the 21st century. Compound interest does not exist today because you're earning 0.25% at the bank. Compound a quarter as much as you want, it's not going to do anything. But when you start compounding the value of this property at $92 million or $30 million or $3 million, when you compound over time, what happens is you're not selling for a price here. The valuation of the property is based on the rents collected from that property. And that's why what we do at CardoneCapital.com, for our investors, both accredited and non-accredited, what we do there is different than equity funds like Blackstone or REITs that Blackstone has. They have them both. We're very entrepreneurial equity fund, okay, driven by an entrepreneur where I pick the deals, manage the deals, and sell the deals. I negotiate the contracts. So I'm always looking for information about where to buy real estate. There's a great article right now at National Real Estate Investors that says, it just came out this week, apartment rents expected to rise faster than inflation. Okay, inflation somewhere between 2.5% and 3%. Warren Buffett said, only a handful of people on the entire planet even understand the concept of inflation. Inflation basically is this money. Inflation is it's called a invisible tax. Okay, this $100 today. When I was 1976, when I was graduating from school, high school, this $100 was worth $30. $30 in 1976 was $100 today. That's inflation. Meaning what? In 1976, $30 would have bought me this. Today, I'd have to spend $100 to get the same this. That's inflation. And that happens to property, okay? This article says, and again, the article, we'll put it in the link below.
So you're saying a gallon, just use a gallon of milk.
Gallon of milk.
$30. I'm just,
Yeah.
Now it costs you $100.
I don't know what milk costs, but
$5, yeah.
a movie. I go to a movie today. I pick theaters. And I'm going to pay, what am I going to pay for a movie? $20. Oh my God, I can go for $8. Good. Well, I was going to a movie for like $2 in 1976. That's inflation, okay? A car used to cost An expensive car was like 15 grand, 20 grand, man. You bought a $20,000 car. I remember when Cadillacs were like 25,000 bucks, and that was the car to have. Those cars, there's trucks today that are $90,000. Oh my God, yeah, but it's got running boards and it's got this engine, and dude, so what? So what has got all that? That's inflation. Okay. By the way, there's been disinflation as well. Okay, music has been destroyed. You don't pay as much for music today as you used to pay. Rents are likely to rise for most of the Class B. I talk about this in my book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. Where's the damn book? We selling books here. No, we don't. We don't sell books. We give them away. My staff, they're paid bonuses for production, and they don't like me giving stuff away. This book is free, okay? You can go to Amazon. If you really want to spend money, go to Amazon, give Jeff Bezos $15, or you can come to my site and get it to me, get it from me for free. If you're interested in real estate, I just want your name. I'll send you the damn book for free. CardoneCapital.com/book. We got complicated, okay?
It's interesting. It's interesting. So it says rents in the Class B continue to have strong average rent growth.
Are you on mic? If you ain't on mic, it don't matter. Rents are likely to rise faster for older Class B than any other class of apartments. Okay? So Ryan, go ahead and talk about that. I'm going to talk about A, B, and C. C and D. This article says the Class B, the rents are supposed to rise. I'll show you why, okay? Class A are going to be $1,500 to $3,000. Ryan, help me out if you think this is different than that. These are going to probably be somewhere between $1,100 and $1,500. This is going to be probably $800 to $1,100. And this is going to probably be some kind of Section 8 something could be $500 to $800. Okay? Okay. These are typically under 15 years old. These are 15 years and older. These are going to be 15 to 25 years. Worse locations, and these are going to be 25 years plus. Now, the reason this article is saying, and I agree with this, the rents, remember, rents equal value. The value, the stability of the rent collected equals the value of the property, right? The more this collects with the least amount of concessions and the least amount of expense equals the value of the property plus location, okay, plus jobs, plus good news. We just bought a deal in Austin, Texas. I paid $100 million for it. I know that the rents, consistency of the rents in that market, it's a B property, A location, Austin, Texas, equals the value of the property. The rents is why I paid the $100 million. Plus location, it gets better over time. Plus the jobs, Apple's coming into town. Plus the good news, Apple's got a place just down the street. Facebook is coming in. A lot of good news. Indeed's right in front of me. That equals the ultimate future value of the property. God damn, this is good. I'm going to do a 2 days on this topic right here, February 4th and 5th. If you want to come to Miami, spend 2 days with me. All I'm going to do is answer your questions on a whiteboard like this. Literally 2 days, masterclass, nothing but answering your questions, okay? So Ryan, you were saying what this said.
Well, I was just saying because you broke down the classes, right? Class A, B, and C. So it actually shows in this article that Class C is going to grow the least amount. Yeah. Because people, when
they don't have any money.
They don't have any money,
They're
right?
Tapped. These people are tapped out. Why? Because of inflation. Almost no job. We have tremendous job growth in America, but no job salary growth. I don't have any more money to pay. Even if the marketplace wants to go up here, it has to go someplace where it can pay. Stay with me. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Real Estate Ryan, no longer. Captain Ryan is with us in the house today. We're answering your questions. You can call in. Give me your deal. Give me your question. I'm telling you where to buy property today. A and B, baby. A and B. That's better than my grades in school. I'm here to give you the exact strategies so that you can go from where you are right now, I want 10 times that.
Every successful person I know has jumped. If you ain't willing to jump, you ain't finna be nothing.
Who paid $100,000 for a college degree to get a $40,000 job?
I'm going to show you how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100.
You can't wait too long and then be scared, because scared money never wins.
How many of you want to reach the next level?
Let's talk about the anatomy of a 10X marketer.
Mrs. Elena Cardone.
When he wins, I win.
So fear is a huge motivator, but you can use it to your advantage.
This will be one of the most valuable activities that you do right here.
You leave here empty-handed, you will not make a change. Change doesn't start here, it starts with what you do. Welcome back. Grant Cardone here. Real estate investing made simple. Real estate Ryan, or as my kids call him, Rai. Real estate Rai. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to show you where you need to be buying your apartments right now. You guys that are trying to enter the game right now in C and D, because that's all you can afford, you are not going to get the growth that the more sophisticated real estate investor is going to get. The place to be right now is A and B properties in very select markets. Not all real estate is created equal, and not all markets are created equal.
Which is a great point, because C and D, a guy asked me yesterday, he said, where do I get started? Most people get started in C and D.
Yeah.
In the management, you talk about this all the time, the management is a nightmare. Like you're showing up to Gun Alley with your Glock locked and loaded.
Right, because and what Ryan's saying is like, see, these are going to be 4 and 5 caps, meaning percent returns. These are going to probably be 5, maybe 5.5.
In some of the deals in the B class space, we've actually seen them at 4.5 caps with that execution risk.
Yeah.
Saying they're going to get to a 5.5 cap.
These are going to be 10 plus Ds. These are going to be 6 to 8%. These are going to be 5 plus, maybe 5.5, maybe 6. But in addition to this being A, B, C, and D as property, remember that you can have A, B, C, and D markets. Detroit would not be an A market. Detroit will never be an A market again, ever. I mean, not in my lifetime. Mm-hmm. Los Angeles, the entire state of California will be reduced in the future to C and D markets. Trust me, I'm telling you when I tell you this. San Francisco will end up being a garbage market for real estate. You're already seeing California and New York both suffer, while all of Florida, all of Texas. Why? Positive job growth. So it's not just the pretty property that you're looking at, or the pretty location in that one city in Lubbock, Texas, that might be dependent upon oil. And when oil went from $80 to $47, all of a sudden, tenants started moving out. Okay? Ryan says the lower you go here, the lower you go on the board, the higher your management costs. So if you guys think the difference between 5 and 10 is double, no, it ain't. When you go from 5% returns to 10% returns, trust me, you're not counting headaches, fear, Glocks, shootings, police reports, getting a phone call at 1 o'clock in the morning. You need to get over to the property right away. The manager has been murdered.
Yeah.
Look, all that really happens. That is not an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Okay?
I've had actually people die at the property before,
Yeah.
and I got a call in the morning saying, "Hey, look, so and so just passed away. The cops are at your complex." And this was a C unit, right? And what I found was that the management cost, right? Whenever we were looking at a deal, we're always looking at the cost, right? So the management cost is 10% to manage a C and D property, whereas you're at.
So Ryan's making another good point. This guy really is throwing down today, guys.
Throwing down, picking up.
A and B properties, A and B large properties, 200 units and bigger. And I know what some of you are thinking right now. Oh yeah, Cardone's talking about 200 units. Who can buy 200 units? Anybody can. You guys can buy 200 units with me. Or you can go buy C or D, and you can buy 8 units. And what Ryan's saying is this: the cost to manage this deal is 10% of rents collected.
Gross, yep.
Gross rents collected, okay? 8,000 times $1,000. That's all the rent's going to be there. $8,000. You're going to pay $800 before you pay the electric bill to a manager that I promise you, if he stays there, he's going to steal from you. He's either going to steal money and rent from you, or he is going to be lazy, because who can work for $9,600 a year?
So what are you saying? $800 doesn't get him excited?
Like if that gets him excited, we got issues. Oh no, I'll do it, dude. I just want some free rent. Okay, so now you're not getting rent on 8 units. You're getting rent on 7 units. Guys, I've been through all this. I'm just telling you, avoid the mistakes. Failure in this space will not teach you more. Okay? Succeeding in this space will teach you more. So watch, the A and B, you know what I pay? What do we pay for management fees? Because of our scale,
2%.
2% of the gross income collected. Not the gross income projected, but collected, right? So you're paying 10%, or you're doing it yourself, which, by the way, that costs you like 25% if you're doing it yourself. You're just stupid. That's not an investment. That's a job. That's damn misery, slavery. You're in jail now. Hey, can you give me some help, man? What's up? My toilet. Oh, my God, dude. You get another girlfriend? Okay, you got to put a sign. Don't stuff them in the toilet.
So I have a funny story. So Georgia rented out unit number 3.
Georgia,
yeah, that was her name. And so
Georgia.
Sweet Georgia.
Georgia.
She would
Can
call
we get
me.
Georgia on my mind? Georgia's on my behind.
She would call me once a month and she would say, Ryan, I've got an issue. And I'm like, Georgia, what is it?
Once a month.
My toilet will not flush again.
Once a month.
Once a month. And so I used to call the plumber, and I swear to you, he came back, the look on his face was priceless. He says, Ryan, I have never seen a turd that big in my life. He says, I don't know how she flushes the toilet.
Oh, dude,
ever.
you know what? You know what was going on, huh?
No, I don't.
She was taking it. It was anal, dude.
This is the
Total
calls.
anal, dude.
These are the calls that I get though, and I'm just trying to say, hey, look.
Were you with her?
No, I wasn't. Not that then. But I was just trying to say is like as a small guy.
I thought it was the tampon issue, but it was
No, it was
anal, dog. Okay.
But anyway, those are the calls that you
look,
get.
These are the issues, man. These are the issues. You guys want to be in business? You want to be in business? You got to do business with people. And people have problems and issues, okay? When you start buying these large complexes, guess what? I have good plumbing in them. I have plumbing that's dated 2004 or later. That deal we just bought in Austin, 2004. Location, great. Plumbing, great. I bought a deal in Charlotte, North Carolina once. I said, hey, tell me about the plumbing here. Is it PVC or is it copper? It's PVC. How much water leakage we have? No, we're good. We went and looked at the water bills. We tracked the water bills for 36 months and found out they were starting to have problems.
Yeah, that's a good point. So it's called
polybutylene.
Yeah, poly. So
Spent
whenever you
$1,130,000 replacing the polybutylene.
That was on
retrade.
SummerSlam,
A retrade. I talk about the retrade. We're going to talk about how to retrade for the polybutylene. It's a great opportunity. Go ahead, Ryan.
No, I'm just saying because you always, whenever I bring you deals, you're always looking at years, right? Because there's certain years that polybutylene was put in these properties, and some people correct them, some people don't.
Yeah.
But it's actually hard. It's not just buying it, but it's actually getting a loan on those properties that could be an issue as well.
Because in these little deals, the bank isn't going to ask you these questions on the little deal. You got the down payment? Good, roll. Little deals, that's not a problem. You start getting these big deals. You got Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the life insurance companies, the MetLifes. Hey man, check the polybutylene. They're my partner on a deal. Mm-hmm. They're not the banker now. They're my buddy. Hey Grant, have you checked what's the R22 on the air conditions?
The chemical?
No. What's the R22? How they're changing the air conditioning units right now? What's that called? It's expensive.
Yeah.
It's really, really expensive right now what they're doing with air conditioning units on properties that are dated 2000, probably 8 and before.
Yeah.
It's R22.
It's R22 converting to something else. I'd have to ask.
Yeah, man. Once you should know your stuff. Call Joe. Joe knows everything. You love Joe.
He does know everything. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a conversion. All you're saying is it's a conversion. So what happens is R22 to a conversion, which is the new product to help the environmental emissions, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. So again, A and B. You're going to pay lower management fees, and that's why this article that I started with, you can grab the article. We'll put it up at our site at Cardone Capital, cardonecapital.com, on our Facebook page. Class A units gained a bit of momentum in pricing during 2018, reflecting the leasing up new supply. There's a lot of, if you're driving your city and you're in Denver, you're in Houston, you're in Austin, you're seeing a lot of new apartment product. You're seeing more apartments being built than houses being built. Trust me, this is not a boom that is over, okay? Rents grew by 3.2% on average in 2018. We anticipate slower rent growth. You guys that are waiting for the crash, you ain't gonna buy anything. You need cash flow, not a crash. Because when real estate crashes again, it's not going to be this stuff. It's not going to be all this stuff. It's going to be this and this. This is going to suffer long term, trust me. Because it's going to have to compete with swimming pools and amenities and security and safety and good lighting. Hang in there with me, all right? Grab the book, cardonecapital.com/book. It's free. You handle the shipping.
Book.
Your life will change completely.
I dream of this. I dream of this.
It's already changed our lives.
I'm not here to motivate you. I'm here to give you the exact strategies so that you can go from where you are right now. I want 10 times that. This isn't about money. You guys hear me talk about money all the time? Money is code for freedom. 54 countries are here. Every state in the U.S. is here. This is not about global warming, it's about the 10X movement. We literally sucked all the heat off the planet and pushed it right here in Miami just for you.
Cardone is the best, that nobody fool you.
10X growth cut number 3 has absolutely been mind-blowing.
No one fills up a stadium with 35,000 people.
In 1 year, we've increased our sales by $250,000.
Look, I want freedom. I want freedom, and what that means for me is I want purpose. 10X is about finding your purpose. What is my purpose? How many of you want to reach the next level? You back there, okay? Look, you can't find real estate if you're not looking for real estate. Folks, there's good deals in your market. On February 4th and 5th, I'm doing a 2-day real estate event for under 200 people, okay? It's at the Diplomat Hotel. Where is it? Diplomat Hotel, February 4th and 5th, right after the 10X Growth Conference. A couple hundred people are going to be there, and we're going to be talking about how you can start buying the deals. The website's grantcardone.com/class. Masterclass, okay? This is me and a whiteboard. You ask me a question, I answer it. Ryan and I sat down and said, hey, what's the best? He's been to a bunch of these workshops, right? And Ryan said to me, he's like, dude, look, don't go buy a workbook, just answer people's questions. These people should either understand enough about real estate so that you don't have to start going over the basics.
Because the problem with the class is they confuse you. The benefit of this is it actually gives you actionable steps where you can go out and buy your first deal.
Yeah, I'll show you. You can bring your deal with you. I'll underwrite your deal. Again, there's only a couple hundred people there. This class will be 16 hours, 8 hours a day. All I'm doing is answering your question. I'm not there to sell you anything. I'm not trying to get you to invest in Cardone Capital. I want to teach you the real estate game. Some of you like books. Good. There's the book. It's free. If you want the audio program, we'll try to upgrade you to the audio. There's a video program that goes with it. It's 18 hours long. If you want to get those programs, you can. Just check my website out. If you want to come to the class, great. If you just want to keep watching a free show, hey, whatever you want to do, I'm cool. I'm groovy either way. But this is what I want you to do.
Either way works, but the shortcut is the class, because the quicker you get familiar with the N, the O, and the I, the sooner you can buy deals.
Dude, this property is available for you to buy right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not kidding when I tell you that. You do not have to buy a 6-unit deal. You don't have to go through the junior phase. This is not learn how to walk first. You can buy, your first deal can be a monster deal.
346 units in Delray Beach, Florida for $92 million.
You know, you can buy another deal in Houston, Texas. $70 million bucks, first deal. Okay. Ryan went from
21 units
to a $90 million deal.
Yep.
That was his transition from buying junk to 900 to triple, quadruple his money. Jared Glantz never bought a piece of real estate, including his own house. His first piece of real estate was $32 million.
Gosh, I love that.
He just jumped on a deal with me.
Well, never in history could you do this, right? Before you had to be accredited investor, make over $200,000 per year, or have a net worth of over $1 million bucks, right? So I know we have, but now you have the audience, you have the deals, and all the investors who are coming in. This is the piece of real estate that their money's backed by. So it's not a REIT.
It's not a REIT.
It's a real asset.
It's not a duplex.
With a real address.
It's not a fourplex. Yeah. You're not confined to your Toronto market or Vancouver, where you guys can't afford to buy anything. You're not confined to California with its water problems and its tenant problem. The tenant problems in all of California are so immense. I had a guy, he owns 14 companies in California. He's like, I'm selling all my companies. I will never do business in California again. I'm getting out of California. They have made fortunes in California for 35 years. He's like, I can't do it anymore, dude. It's impossible. His whole business, his family, everything. He loves California. He's like, I can't do business here anymore. Now let's talk to our callers.
We got Trey in Oklahoma.
Hey, Trey, do you have a deal or do you have a question?
I got a question up with GR. Everything going?
Bring it on, man.
All right, so the whole Ty Lopez thing, he got the Airbnb home management thing, right?
Yeah.
I heard you on the phone on the FaceTime man, so you got 400 empty units. I want to make a deal with you. I want to get in on that.
He's got 400 what?
I missed it.
I missed that last part, though.
You said you have 400 vacant units.
Yeah.
I want to get in on that.
Okay, good.
I also want to get in on that 10X growth conference.
Good, dude.
I just heard about it.
So what I was telling him, look, I got 5,000 units. Ty Lopez was doing a thing the other night. He's got guys. What's the biggest property owner that was on that show the other night? Ty was doing a Instagram Live.
I couldn't recall.
I mean, it was like, I don't know. I think the biggest guy there had like 50 units or something. 50 houses. And I said, dude, guys, I have 500 vacant units. Maybe 400. I got 400 vacant units. The biggest guy on the show, no offense, everybody's got to start small. My first deal was 32 units, 38 units. My first deal was 1 unit. So everybody's got to start, but he had guys got 16 units. I got 400 vacant units, dude.
Right.
Like, you want to scale. I know guys that have 5,000 vacant units in their portfolio. That's where we want to go. I want 5,000 vacant because I want a portfolio of 50,000 units. In real estate, the most important number in real estate is the number of units. Period. End of story. This is what no course teaches you. Rich Dad, Poor Dad didn't teach it. You've been to that course.
Yep.
The real estate guy wasn't teaching it. Dude, the number of units is the most valuable number. Ask the big players, not the guys doing real estate courses. Ask Sam Zell what's the most important number in real estate. Ask Blackstone what's the most important number.
Yeah, and to your point, so a lot of our listeners are going to go to these courses, right? You have to figure out who you are, right? Because a lot of questions are coming in my email. You have to figure out, are you on the acquisition side, or you have to figure out, are you on the analyst side? A lot of these courses teach you how to analyze deals to underwrite the numbers, right? Most people aren't built for that. If I sat you down and said, hey, Grant, underwrite 20 deals today, you would probably give up on 1 or 2. That's where I see a lot of people failing. They're trying to underwrite the deals. They're trying to be the analyst. Most people are built to go out and actually find deals, have a partner or have somebody underwrite the deals, and then just focus on buying deals.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, this is a beautiful point. The number of units is so important.
Yeah.
I now bring you deals that have 100 units, 150 units. You're like, hey, it's too small.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking at 200, 300, 400, 500 unit deals.
And look, if that guy can help me with the vacancy because of Airbnb.
I can.
Okay, I like it. You need to reach out to Ryan at CardoneCapital.com. But what I would tell you, bro, is what you should do is you should come to the 10X Growth Conference February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and then stay over for the 4th and 5th. All you guys that want to do business with me, my first question to everybody is what?
Have you done business with me?
Dude, have you done business with me? Right. No, but I follow you on Instagram. I don't care about Instagram, man. Do you do business with me? Are you supporting my business activities? I can't afford to go there. Dude, if you can't afford to get to Miami, if you can't put your nuts at risk, if you can't put your checking account, your banking account, your finances at risk to come meet me, guess what? There is zero chance I'm going to do business with you. You guys want to do business with people? Go do business with them, okay? Mm-hmm. I want Stevie Harvey to come spend some time with me. I sent him an email. I got a whole bunch of money and a plane going to pick you up. Okay? If I want Snoop Dogg to come to my conference, if I want Snoopy to come open for one of my days at the 10X, hey Snoop, I got a black bag and you know what that's for. Oh. I got a plane too, boy. And I got some cushy kush. I don't smoke it myself, but I understand you like the sticky. Not on my plane. I'll put you on one of them NetJet
Not on my
planes.
plane, but Mary Jane.
You ain't smoking on my plane. You smoke on Warren's plane. And I know you like to be paid cash, gangsta. Like you guys want to do business with me? Do business with me. Yeah. I want to buy a jet they don't have. I send them a bunch of money. Mm-hmm. You want to buy an apartment building? You got to pay, okay? This is not a no money down game. I don't care what anybody tells you. This is not a no money down game unless you think time is not money. Okay, if you invest time, you invested money. If you sign anything that says you're going to pay somebody back, that is money. Anybody that doesn't count that as money is a criminal. Next one.
All right, you got Liam in Canada.
Liam, hardest place in the country in the North Americans to buy property is in the Canada.
Yeah, a little cold.
Yo, what's going on? Where are you today? Let me guess. I want to say Winnipeg, but I don't think so. I think you're in Nova Scotia. Regina.
No.
Hold on. Hamilton, Ontario.
No.
Toronto.
Hold on.
Toronto.
Hold on. Let me guess. You think Toronto?
I think Toronto.
Ryan thinks Toronto.
No, Calgary.
God dang it. I wanted to guess again, dude.
Sorry about that.
Dude, hey, how's the snow up in Banff?
It's pretty awesome for skiing and boarding and stuff, but
Yeah.
otherwise pretty damn cold.
Yeah. Do you ever been to Banff?
No.
Oh, so beautiful, dude. Oh, my God, it's so beautiful. Okay, man, what's your question? You got a question or you got a deal?
I have a question for you.
All right.
Okay, so it's actually regarding your real estate masterclass. So I'm 19 years old, and I've been following you for quite a while now, and I've gained a lot of knowledge from you, and I decided that I want to start my real estate portfolio as soon as possible. So I tried getting my parents on board with the masterclass and the whole process of the real estate thing, but they don't quite support it. So I went to go talk to a few banks and a few realtors to gain some more insight into all of it, but also to kind of get something I could use to convince them. I even have a few people that might be interested in investing with me, but it still didn't work to convince them. So my question for you is, what do I need to do to get a seat at your masterclass, or what can I do for you or Captain Ryan or Jared or literally anyone?
Look, it's easy, man. All you got to do is exchange some of those Canadian loonies.
How do you normally pay? Visa or MasterCard?
Yeah, you pay Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or do you want to take out some debt? When I called the hotel, I said, hey, I used to be 19.
Yeah.
And because I know what that's code for. I need some help on the money. But when I call the hotel, dude, they take one thing from me. Money.
Okay. Yeah.
So the only way, look, there's only going to be a couple hundred people there, man. I need people there. I would love to help everybody. I get you a free seat to the 10X Growth Conference. I'll pay for your seat to the 10X Growth Conference. But this,
yeah, I'm already coming down to that.
Oh, you are? This master class is so exclusive. I mean, I gotta borrow some money from your uncle, dude.
Yeah.
Borrow some money from Amex or Visa, MasterCard. You going to college?
Okay. I was, but kind of changing direction.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you. How many people borrowed money to go to college? It's unbelievable to me. Thank you for calling, dude. Natalie, work out something with him. It's unbelievable to me. How many people will borrow money to go to college? Not 10 grand either.
120.
120,000, 40,000, 60,000. Hey, and the money's not really the issue. It's the 9 months. 9 months, and the results are freaking awful. Okay, you got people going to colleges for 5 years, end up being baristas. By the time you get out of college, the industry doesn't even exist anymore. The time to go to college by itself, 5 years of no income is a long time. Forget the debt. Even if it was free, if the government said to my kids, hey, we'll send your kids to school for free. Dude, if it's free, it's garbage. Come on, man. If it's free, they want to sell me something. That's why we don't do free webinars. You know, when we give a free seat away to our conference, you still have to register for $47. Because if you're not willing to register, you ain't coming.
So at that point, though, the two drivers for the apartment complexes are the retirees moving out of their home and also the students with high...
Are people asking that?
Yeah. So the high amounts of debts, like you're just saying.
Yeah. So Ryan's saying, hey, why will apartments continue when they've been on a roll since 2007? Okay. I'll tell you why. There's so many reasons why the apartment thing is going to continue and why I have 97% of my wealth invested in real estate. I got 3% of my money sitting around for whatever reason. It's probably stupid. I should have it all in. Any cash that I do have, I look at my cash account every day and I'm trying to figure out, hey, Ryan, I got a bunch of money. I want to park it in a deal because I'll get inflation. Inflation will happen to real assets over time. Okay. Number of reasons why apartments will continue. First of all, homes are unaffordable. I talk about this in the most important, number one thing that you can do in the real estate game is know why this works. If you don't know why this works, you will not invest in why this works. I was doing a thing with the Sumrocks, the real estate investors. And there must have been, I don't know how many people were in that room, 1,500? There was a bunch of people there. I said, how many of you got cash in the bank? Almost the whole room. I do. You don't understand real estate. If you understood real estate the way I do, you would not have any cash in the bank. You would have all your money sitting in deals, except for maybe that much. Okay. Number two, homes are no longer desirable. This is not what people want anymore. Millennials do not want a house. Okay. If you think I'm kidding about that, go to your millennial friends, your 32-year-old nephew, and say, I want to buy you a house.
Don't do it.
You're like, don't do that, man. I had a guy down when I was down in Cabo said to me, he went to his nephew and said, I bought you a car. And the nephew was like,
just buy me an Uber account.
Just buy me an Uber account. I don't want a car, man.
Yeah.
You give me a car, I got to take care of it. I got to wash it. I got to fix it. I got to park it. Dude, you freaking me out, dog. By the way, he didn't mind the responsibility because the kid's pretty responsible. He's like, I don't want it. I just want a car to pick me up. I think he's smart too. Number three, not affordable homes. Oh, credit. Credit is a major issue in this country for millennials that owe $1.5 trillion in debt. That did not exist 30 years ago. 30 years ago, there was zero college debt in America. When I started, like if you owed 20 grand, that was like, oh my God, really? Are you kidding? Pay it off. And we would pay it off right away. $1.5 trillion in debt growing every year, which keeps this person that might want to find it desirable, not being able to because their credit won't allow them to take on that debt. Right here is that they don't have the down payment for it. The down payment on a $200,000 house is $12K. 50% of Americans don't have $400. 50% of Americans don't have $400 for an emergency. How are you going to come up with 12 grand? Okay. I don't know. What's some other reasons, Ryan? Mobility, man. I want to move. Okay? I don't want to. Oh, how about this? The big one. The big one. Number 5. The old people.
Yeah.
The old people.
Can't take care of the home anymore.
I don't want a house.
Yep. 65, 70, 75 years old. They don't want to mow their lawn.
They want to go on trips.
Yep.
My sister owns a house. She's been in the same house for, 15 years. She's like, I'm done with this. If she sells that house, she's going to go rent an apartment, or she's going to go to an old person's home.
All right, you got Johnny in Ohio.
Johnny? You got to meet Johnny, the camera guy, dude.
Oh, wonderful. Can't wait for that.
Dude, all Johnnies are good people. That's what I say.
I agree. Not as good as you, huh, Grant?
Well, I'm having a moment.
Thanks for taking my call, Grant. First of all, congrats on the 10X living at Austin. What a stunning property that is.
Can you show him send him that? Show him that. Show him our new. We're gonna be doing that branding, by the way. I love the branding.
I do too.
It's beautiful.
Send him that photo.
It is beautiful. And then I see the changes over at Delray and Stella too.
Yeah.
So, so I'm coming to the growth conference. I got a premier ticket there. I got a couple people VIPs because I couldn't get to the diamond, and I've got the real estate program. I've answered everyone else's discussion questions in that program, and I'm coming to the real estate mastermind as well.
Dude,
so
you're all in,
super
bro.
Excited. Absolutely. Just wanted to comment. I was wondering about one question a while back. I was looking at a few properties. I'm in Columbus, Ohio, not the sexiest of markets, but
yeah.
I was looking at some properties, and I saw that situation you encountered where the seller loaded the rent rolls with a whole bunch of month-to-months, like maybe, as they're preparing to sell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So my question was, how would you incorporate that, into the, not due diligence, but, the questions that you're asking them after you found out about that? How does that affect the deal and, how you approach that deal?
Yeah, so look, dude, this is a great question. This guy understands the real estate game. He is asking the right questions. So many of you are asking questions that are limited to price per unit, how much for the deal, how much down, and what's the cap rate. He's asking this is a sophisticated dude that's asking a question about what's called the rent roll audit, okay? The rent roll audit, and in this real estate class that we put together that you can buy online, it's an online class, okay? It's not something you come to. We talk about the rent roll audit. We're looking for 12 months, man. I'm looking for 12 months of leases. I'm not looking for a month to month, okay? I don't trust the, what's it called, the Airbnb model. Okay, I want the 12-month model. I want income. I want Francisco that moved in on January 1, 2019. It says he's going to be there till January 1, 2020. Somebody needs to see that. Hey, dude, I want to see the lease. I want to see the down payment. I want to see the security deposit. I want to see the contract that he signed. And I want to see how good his credit is. And did they do a criminal check? There's a tremendous amount of work that goes into one audit on one property, much less 300. How many units did we buy in, how many units in the Stella deal?
351.
351 units. We will audit all 351 or 341 or whatever the number of leases is. We will audit those as to when they signed, how long it lasts, what's their credit like, and then go look at the unit.
And Grant always talks about his...
There's a dog in there, dude.
Yeah.
Where's my dog freaking rent? Where's my dog lease? Go ahead, Ryan.
Well, no, you always talk about the vacancy, right?
Yeah.
So his question is, hey, how do you handle that? Well, the bank, his biggest partner is the bank, right? So Fannie Mae, they say, hey, if you have 100% leased up, right? Maybe they're month to month, maybe they're 12 months. They're still going to take into account that the market is 5 or 7 or 8% vacancy.
Yeah.
So you still have to underwrite that. So you just take it based on a conservative approach, you take those out. Based on an aggressive approach, you could leave some of them in, but you still have to underwrite for vacancy in any model that you're going to underwrite on.
Yeah. So Ryan's like, hey, if you have 100% occupancy, the bank is still going to probably crack you at 90% because they know you cannot maintain that, number one. Number two, you need to do a lease audit, whether this is 4 units, you're buying a guy's deal, you're doing 4 units, God damn it. Number 2, you got 4 units, you need to do 4 lease audits. Who are they? What's their credit like? Okay, now, if the guy told you 4 are rented, 100%, and then you find out only 3 are, and that 2 of those are bogus because they're not really leases, then you need to renegotiate the deal because based on what he told you, pay him his price here. We're going to be talking about negotiating at the masterclass. Dude, pay him his price here. First thing I talked to Ryan, do not fight people over the price.
That's right.
Lay down, dog. Yeah, no problem. Whatever you want, dude. Yeah, that's good. Let's do it. The easier you are in the price purchase, then hold them accountable for being legit, credible, and honest. Bro, you lied to me, man. You didn't lie to me, you missed it. You didn't miss it, you tricked it. You didn't miss it, trick it, or lie to me, then you fucked up. But either way, dog, look, I'll pay you for the 4 that are 100% legit, but they're not. One's 6 months, one's 2 months, one's 1 month, and one don't even live there. That's your cousin. Okay? This paying with services. Like, where's the money, by the way, okay? Yeah. And, the 4 leases, where's the deposits into the bank? You guys got to tie all that together and do basic accounting forensics. Look, if you're not going to do that, okay, don't get in this game. Learn the game. If you're not going to do all that work, don't do the game, okay? There's 4 ways to buy real estate, okay? 4 ways. You can buy it yourself. Okay, you can create a partnership. You become the partner.
You can do a REIT.
And you bring investors. You can do a REIT. Okay, or you can go to a syndicator, somebody that's creating partnerships and that's invested. Okay, this is what we do at Cardone Capital. You can do it yourself. You can create a partnership and have other people partner with you. Do a REIT. This is the least of the ways to do it. Okay, or you find a guy like me that's doing deals. There's a lot of variations of syndications, by the way. Most syndications are guys raising money, they get your money, and then they go buy a deal. What we do here is we buy the deal and then allow you the opportunity to come in. We do the lease audit, we do the management, we fix up the front. Show them 10X Living again. It's beautiful, dude. 10X Living at Del Rey. That'll be 10X Living in Austin. It's going to be 10X Living in St. Lucie. It's going to be 10X Living in Houston. It's going to be 10X Living, dog. We changing the world.
I was proud. I was proud when I saw that over the weekend. It was a proud moment.
Proud moment for me too.
And that's going to light up.
Because I didn't think that it was going to look that good. I was having trouble until we actually saw it.
It's going to be backlit too. So tonight I'll get some more photos.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see something real.
But we're really not just creating a movement like rah-rah.
Yeah.
It's really cool because when I joined your team 5 years ago, we weren't allowing non-accredited investors to partner with us. So when people call me, there's a couple big questions. So one is like, hey, should I invest $5,000? The answer is yes, because what it does is it exercises that muscle of investing, right? So $5,000 isn't a lot of money, but if you invest $5,000 every single week, you're going to wake up one day, you've invested $1 million, right? The second thing why you want to invest into real estate is because now your money's working for you. You don't have to replace your time with a paycheck. So at a certain point in time, maybe not right now for the non-accredited investors, but one day you're going to be accredited, and one day you're going to invest a lot of money with us. And then the third thing
the fastest way to get accredited, by the way,
is investing.
Every accredited investor starts as a non-accredited.
Yeah.
Okay. The fastest way to become a non-accredited is not through your job; it's through your investments. So, like Jared Glant was a non-accredited investor when he started with me. He became accredited because of an investment. My sister Diane,
me too,
non-accredited. She became accredited because of her investments. Ryan Seiko, okay, he had 15 years of investing and was still non-accredited. Became accredited on one deal. The one right big deal. Big deals make big money, folks. That's all I can tell you. Okay. Little deals make big headaches.
Yep. IRAs, self-directed. Another big question that I'm getting, Grant.
Yeah.
You can invest in Cardone Capital with the self-directed IRA. So if your money's parked on the sideline, you can go to cardonecapital.com/invest. You can call
cardonecapital.com/invest now. CardoneCapital.com/invest now. It's open for accredited and non-accredited investors. It's $5,000 minimum investment. Our average investment is $22,500. Not accredited investors. CardoneCapital.com/invest now. Those are $100,000 investments. We can explain to you how we buy deals, what we look for, what our returns are. My goal is to cut out the middleman and return a 15% annualized, 15% annualized every year return to the investors. Okay? Are there risks? Absolutely. I'm risking my money, my credit, and my reputation every time I do a deal. When you put money in a deal, we try to cash flow every month. If the property cash flows, we distribute to our investors. The accredited and the non-accredited get a check each month. Our goal for both groups is a 15% return above the expenses to run the operation. Okay? I'm personally invested in these deals. I buy these deals. I got 30 people in an office supporting these deals. We have 150 people in the field managing these deals. This will prove to be, okay, a way for us to cut out the middleman, to cut out the Goldman Sachs, the Wells Fargos, the Blackstones, cut them out and give you direct access, the everyday person, direct access to big deals, institutional sized deals that are typically withheld for some of the largest institutions on the planet. CardoneCapital.com/invest now. If you have questions, by the way, when you go to the website, you can schedule a call. Once you register, click schedule a call, and somebody from my office will call you, answer your questions in 4 or 5 minutes, and get off the phone with you and let you do what you got to do. Not everybody's qualified. By the way, you could be accredited or non-accredited, and we could still turn you down. Just want to make this very clear. Just because you got money, just because you want to do the deal, does not mean we will take your money. I had somebody this weekend say, I was going to invest 200 grand. Dude, you're not qualified to invest with me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. No, you're not. You got a bad attitude. Call me back. Call me back when your attitude's good. Once your attitude's good, because I don't need your money, dude. I'm doing the deal without your 200 grand. So I don't want problems. I want to help people. I want to cut the middleman out. I'm a disruptor. I've always been a disruptor. I challenge the status quo. I've learned a lot about real estate in 30 years. I've made a lot of mistakes. I don't want you guys to make one. And the number one mistake you'll make in real estate, the number one mistake, I go over all the mistakes in this book. Okay? Number one biggest mistake you will make in real estate, A to Z. A is you never invested. Okay? B, you won't buy enough deals to matter. Those are the first two biggest mistakes you'll make in real estate. Not getting started and not buying enough deals. Thanks for watching today. Grant Cardone, if you're on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Facebook. Twitter. Subscribe, boys and girls. Subscribe. I ain't selling sneakers here. We ain't teaching you how to drop ship. Okay? I'm not teaching you how to get rich on the internet. I'm showing you how to invest in real estate. It has happened for thousands of years, not a couple hundred, thousands of years. Every civilization on this planet that ever attained any kind of power had a real estate power base. Okay, the richest families on this planet still today have real estate holdings around the world. That's what I'm teaching you how to do. I started with one deal and $3,000. It was $1 billion worth of real estate in our portfolio under our control. This $1 billion will end up being $5 billion. You want in for the ride? You want to play? Let's roll. You want a book? I'll send it to you for free. But get started for your family. Get started for your family. Because if all you ever do is to work to earn money, you will spend the rest of your life working to earn money. Real estate puts your money to work so one day you don't have to. I want you to have an experience that you will never, ever forget. We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives. This is what you have to go through. Anybody can be 1X or 2X. To get to these multipliers, I mean to blow the roof off of your life and career to 10X in your business. 10X your lives. 10X the lives of the people around you. Give more than you take, and I promise you, you will get more than you ever dreamed of. My name's Grant Cardone. This is the Cardone Zone every day, every damn day. I'm going to show you how to get money a lot cheaper than this. Hey, get yourself in a position to sit in that chair right there. Are you the solution or are you the problem?
Yeah, well, we're talking about what does it take?
They don't know you and they're not thinking about you. They do know you and they're not thinking about you.
They forgot you. My name's Grant Cardone. You are in the Cardone Zone where I wake you up, I shake you up, I punch you in the face, but mostly, I'm that good uncle.
What's happening, Great Cardone?
Yeah, what's happening, man? You got a deal or you got a question?